Okay. Hi. Welcome to start. If we can get this live broadcast to start for February 16th, 2015. I am excited that you are here and that we are ready to rock and roll this. And I think that this is maybe working. Everybody's like, hey, where are you? What's going on? And I think that maybe there was a little snafu on our channel. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can make this happen. Maybe. I love when this stuff happens. Technology. This is all my bad. All of my bad here. I don't know. It didn't work. And now I think we're working, but I'm not entirely sure that we're working. I'm trying, people. I'm so excited about tonight and to have these kinds of things happen. Oh, it makes you want to lose your mind. And this is a new channel for us, and it's exciting, or a new way to broadcast, I should say. So I'm hoping that this is working for everybody. I'm hoping. Okay, looks like we have some people watching. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, it's letting people back in. So this should be like, okay, so this happened. Okay, so this is like a new possible, I don't want to say it's a new issue, but this is like a possible YouTube issue here happening tonight because it happened to Katina last night. And like we have, let's see. I think we got this going. I think, I'm so excited. Okay, I think we're all live and we're good. And this is like rocking and rolling now. So I want to make sure, like, I really want to make sure this is working before I keep jabbering on. Hello, Denise. Hey, Terry. Katina, thank you for helping me troubleshoot and figure out what was the problem, because it said I was live, but nobody was watching, and I knew that wasn't possible because I knew like everybody's usually right on, and it wasn't updating, and then it wouldn't let me back in, and I was like, what is happening? So Katina made me feel better to say it happened to her last night. I'm like, not crazy. Okay, awesome. Yay! Okay, so I'm so freaking excited that you guys are here. I think I got it all working, and I have all of my people checking this out and checking in. So I'm going to set my phone over there, and I can't wait to talk to you guys tonight. I haven't been like so excited about things that have been in the works for a couple months now, I guess, as I am tonight. And I guess I feel like I say that, but I feel like because we're always coming out with something new, so I get more excited over the next thing and over what's coming. So tonight, some of the things that we're going to discuss and talk about is your own personal superpower of why. And I can't wait to dive in a little bit more on that. We're going to talk about what it really means to start. And our little acronym for START is schedule the action required today. All right. And we're using that as a theme kind of for this whole year, I could say, at Life Above Rubies. I might even go far to say that START is the one little word for the year of Life Above Rubies. Katina's little word for this year is thrive. Mine is wisdom. But I think for Life Above Rubies, start is really our one little word that we could pull from. And we're going to talk about how to actually start and how we help you start like no one else can or does or has as much fun with it as I think we do. And we're going to talk about some social media hot tips tonight. So if you have friends that are really into building their social media market or are learning how to, I'm going to talk about a few different avenues of social media and some really awesome tools that I started learning about and utilizing more and more, and we're talking about more and more. And yeah, part of tonight that I'm really excited to reveal is essentially the new product line for Life Above Rubies. And I'm calling it a product line because it is a series of things that is going to be released throughout all of 2016. I'm beyond excited about this. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears has gone into what we are rolling out. You saw last month in January, we talked about our schedule, the things that we're doing for everybody, the things that we're doing on a monthly basis, what's coming out on a weekly basis. And now we're going a little bit deeper with what we're going to be rolling out for members. We're still going to be doing the 30-day coming in April, which is one of our core foundational programs that we love getting people in on for their very first experience with Life Above Rubies, but also reviewing on a yearly to semi-yearly basis. Hi, Kim. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. But we're taking that concept and taking it a step further with Start. And I'm going to show you a little peek here. You guys have probably seen it on Instagram and a couple other places where we have our new Start notebook. And this cover sheet and some of the goodies that are going to be inside of this notebook are available to members now at lifeaboverubies.com. And I can't wait to tell you more. But we're going to dive into tonight because I know you're all chomping at the bit to learn, like, what is it that she has to say? What is it that I can walk away from tonight with, feel great about, and put into action and start on the life and the business and the balance and everything that I really want, the way I really want to have it? How do I go about it? I would say in the top 5 questions that I get asked most in coaching, one-on-one coaching, in social media platforms, in email, is how do you take nothing? How do you take a new account? How do you take a new channel? How do you take this blog? How do you take it, something that is nothing, and make it into something? How do you make it into something that people come to and see? How do you get interaction? How do you make that work? Now, I don't want to come across like a smart A here in what I'm about to tell you, because it's going to be like, well, duh. But I want to develop this concept for you and dive in on this. And I want to dive in deeper as we go. But really, how you take nothing, okay, and make it into something is by starting. You've got to start it. And it's not as simple as if you build it, they will come. I'm not saying that. There are formulas to starting things off on the right foot, which is part of what this wonderful little Start notebook is all about. But before you get started with all of those technical things, before you get started in YouTube, blogging, direct sales, whatever it may be, you really have to come at a place of knowing why. Why do you want to start it? What has kept you from starting it? See, we talk a lot about goals here at Life Above Rubies. I mean, to the point where some people have said, all right, enough already. Like, I get what I want. And when I've gotten down to actually talking on the phone with somebody and have said, okay, well, what actions are you taking? Well, I don't really know. And I feel kind of lost. And, you know, I'm just kind of looking for this magic something and investing in all of this knowledge and these technical bits and pieces and feeling like lost. And what it has come back to many times is they don't know why. They haven't taken the time to sit and think about what it is that they want to create, how they want to create it. What is that thing that's driving you? And I know so many people, when they sit down and they think, oh, I know my why. My why is my kids. Your why goes so much deeper than any surface thing or value. It really does. To truly step into something different and to truly go down a new path and to truly overcome your fears and to schedule the action required today, your why has to be your driving force that gets you out of bed, or you won't take the action steps to do it. You see, your why has to be something that goes deeper than just saying, my why is for my kids. Not that your kids aren't a fabulous why, because they are. I mean, they're a big part of my why. But why do I desire helping people to have a business and a life of balance that they enjoy the way they want to have it? Why do I want to do that? Why do you want to have a successful direct sales business? Is it just for the money? Is it for the recognition? It goes a lot deeper than just on a surface level saying, I want to be at the top of the company. When you really think about your why, and I've talked a little bit before about my why when I said I wanted to be a director with close to my heart. I love close to my heart. I'm not going to give up close to my heart, but it is a hobby business for me. It is not something that I'm looking to truly grow into the presidential director level for me personally. Does it mean that it's a wrong goal? No, but my why behind it, I don't feel it in my heart and soul that it's a great place for me to spend my time and my energy and my focus. Because you see, what you focus on expands. And so when you focus your intention on the whole picture of your goal, you're going to start to uncover your why a little bit more. And everybody's why is different. Everybody's actions that they're going to take are different. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about sometimes the reason you don't start and the reason you can't find your why and the reason that you feel hung up and you spend this money on this course and you go and you do that course and you're 10 years down the road and you kind of still feel like you're spinning your wheels and you've never actually accomplished any of those big goals that you had set aside because you never truly started and you never broke through that wall of figuring out your unique, confident voice. And I know from experience, I know no matter what level you're at, from all the way up at like, I'm talking like television star level, talk show host level, to people that just sit on YouTube and do their videos, to entrepreneurs, to musicians. Everybody has a level of fear that talks to them inside their own head. They compare themselves to other people. They say, I can't do it because I don't have enough knowledge, or I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I don't have enough. We talked about this a little bit last month in January. And I don't want to spend too much time on those fears because you know what they are. I've had them. I still have them. They still come up on a regular basis, even though I know what my why is and I know what drives, and I know there's a value greater than me in what's going out. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about giving you a thought of your own voice and finding your why and your reason and your passion and getting through some of those fears, because you have a voice that nobody else has. You have a way of explaining and expressing things that nobody else could do. You have a uniqueness to you that nobody else can duplicate. And people often go, yeah, right, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to share. I have, this person does it so much better over here, and that one does this so much greater over there. And I'm going to tell you right now, the desires always reveal the design. You're designed for exactly what desires are in your heart. The eagle soars because that's what he's designed to do. The fish swims because that's what it's designed to do. That fish has no desire to get out and soar above the ocean. No, he's swimming deep. That's what he was designed for. So if there is a desire in you, you were designed for it. And how I know this is because I was thinking about my cell phone and my thumbprint. And I have an iPhone. And one of the cool things about the iPhone 6 is that all I need to do to unlock it is press my thumb right on that little thumb pad there. Right on that little thumb pad there. And 9,000 other people could press their thumb right on my cell phone, right on there, and it wouldn't open. 9 million people could all do exactly the same thing. exact same action, the exact same intention, the exact same focus. And only my thumbprint can open it. So I want you to think about that as you're developing your why and you're developing your platform and you're developing that desire in your heart that you want to do. You have a voice and a thumbprint nobody else has that the world is desperate to see. Desperate. And I promise that everything you need is already in you. Now, one of the things that I don't want to dive around too much because I can be all over the place. That's part of who I am. One of the things that I'm passionate about is being your virtual friend, your virtual online cheerleader, your virtual thumbprint confidence booster. I'm here to help you. My personal mission, if you will, is to be your best friend to help you find the confidence of voicing that fingerprint in the world. And so as we're going through this tonight, I hope that you kind of take that into consideration and that you feel that and that you realize that no matter what it is you desire to start, whether it's a social media platform, a blog, a direct sales business, that you can have the exact same intention and thought as somebody else, but only you have that thumbprint to unlock what is actually yours. What is actually yours? So are you going to do it? Are you going to start? Are you going to take that action step? How do your goals make you feel? How do things sit and resonate with you on a deeper level than just, I desire this because I should? What is it? Really, I am so wanting to jump through the computer screen and to each name that's sitting here, Terry and Denise and even Katina, even though we talk, and Kim and Cindy, I want to come into your living room and just be like, all right, let's talk one-on-one. Let's really get real here and figure this out. Let's hash this out. And I really hope that as you're going through February and you're going through all of these courses that we're putting out here, that you're taking that time to really resonate and figure that out, that why out, so that you can truly start and jump off a platform that is your own and go forward. All right. It's so easy to just think, oh, I just need to know what the next step is. I just need to know, where I'm supposed to be here and then I'll be okay. And you run yourself in these circles. And you can spend all this time and all this money and all this energy learning all the technical steps. But if you never take the time to sit down and really think, what is it I really want to create? What is it I really want to feel out of this? Why do I want to feel this? And if you don't have any of that, you're not going to have any of the confidence to actually go do. You can spend tens of thousands of dollars. And I've worked with people who have spent $3,000 on this program and $8,000 on this program. And they went out and bought all the best equipment they could possibly buy. And they never had the confidence to start doing what it is they were called in their heart to do, because they were so busy comparing and trying to figure out, well, maybe I need to do it like this, or maybe I need to do it like that. When you really get quiet, you do figure it out. You may not have all the answers right away, and that's okay. It's kind of what we're here for too. We want to be that kind of flashlight for you to guide a light down the path, because you know what? You're going to find there are formulas to success in building an online platform, in building a blog. There's things you should do and shouldn't do. In building social media, there's things you should do and shouldn't do that get you to the results you want quicker. But until you have that confidence and that assurance of what it is you want to do, you're never going to get anywhere. So I want to know, are you ready to start? Are you ready to start tonight? Are you ready to, who's buying a plane ticket? TV Paramount. You're buying a plane ticket? All right, let's do it. Buy the plane ticket. Let's go. Be here. Let's go. Go on a trip together. I want to go on a trip with everybody in the worst way. That is a big why goal for me. I want to start traveling, and it's not going to be while the kids are still this little, because that's just crazy for me. I'm not ready to do that yet. But a couple times a year, I want to start having events in different areas that I can come and give you guys physical hugs And I'm a hugger. I can't help it. I'm a hugger. I'm crazy. I sing randomly. I get off this because I don't do this. I do this. As you know, it's who I am. And that's one thing I love about YouTube and this kind of thing, is that much as I can plan and I have the information and I know what I want to put out there, I'm in the moment. I'm an in the moment person. Enjoy the moments. I want to help you find that inner confidence to know what it is that you're looking for. And then after that, give you the formulas to success in the platforms so that you have the technical help that you need. Because you know what? There is nothing worse. I have spent money on training programs, one 6-week training program, and I spent $2,500 on it and promised all these updates and all these things as time went on and this, that, and the other thing. And oh, it's Tammy. I'm excited. And you know, it never really was updated years later. And I got all these great concepts from it. Like, there was definitely value in it, definitely, but it never like took me to the next level, and never gave me that like small step of like, okay, well, now what? And that's what the goal here is at Life Above Reviews. It's been from day one. One, I want to be your cheerleader that's sitting there in your living room with you to help you find your confidence, shine your light, give your thumbprint, and unlock what it is you desire. And then beyond just being your cheerleader, I want to give you the tools to actually start something and have a flipping clue when it comes to, all right, I just started a YouTube channel and I don't know what the heck I'm doing, and there's all these different functions and features, and there's advanced settings here, and there's this there. What the heck is it all talking about? One of the big things that you're going to see roll out is these start packs. They're 10-day guides to starting various platforms in a whole array of popular social media goals, ones that I've had great success with, ones that have driven my business for years, ones that I'm still learning or learning to grow and shining my own flashlight on, and ones that members have asked specifically for. So what we're starting with this February is YouTube. It's a 10-day start pack that you have a sheet every day with step-by-step instructions and a little video telling you, here's what you're going to do today. And I really tried to think about a wide spectrum of members as I was developing these programs. I put them into 10 days because I wanted you to feel like there was end in sight. All of these businesses and they're a constant work in progress. They're a constant thing that you develop and you work on and you grow through. And you don't accomplish everything overnight. But I wanted you to feel accomplished every single day, that you were getting something done. We broke it out that you can take notes, you can write down exactly what you're focused on, you can write down questions or challenges that you had that day that you overcame. There's a little spot, and I explain this within the membership as well, but there's a spot for doing your daily 3, your quiet time, your drinking water, because I really encourage this in a balanced business life genre. Is it required to do this to start YouTube? No. I just like to have that little reminder there, and keeps us going in the same page, the same direction. It's a reminder, not required to start YouTube. But we also have a little kind of date, time, and completed tracker as well, which is a huge deal for all of this. It really does help you start and see success and see the end goal. Now, this pack is designed, like I said, for a wide variety of people who have never even signed up for a Google account. They don't have a clue where to click on buttons to see how to set up my channel and where do I put in my channel name and how do I set my profile picture and all of that stuff, to going deeper as to what YouTube craves seeing from your tagging, from your metadata, to your upload raw file name. All of those deeper, advanced things are included in this 10-day pack as well. So I'm really excited about it. I mean, I feel just completely jazzed and pumped up that through each day, you're going to feel accomplished and you're going to take your channel either to the next level, or you're actually going to feel like you've officially started something that resonates in your heart and why. And you have that person behind you saying, no, you really can do this. You really can turn on that camera and feel excited, even though you're scared to death. And you may be sitting there going, hi, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just here because I really had this idea that it would be fun to share some recipes with everybody. And I'm not really sure why, and this feels really awkward, but thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye. I want to give you that opportunity. And the other awesome thing about Life Above Rubies that I love so much is that we are such a community that is so different from many other programs, courses, even masterminds and memberships that are out there, is that we truly become a family. And you start something, you are guaranteed to have 20, 30, 40, 50 other people almost instantly cheering you on, just because you're a member and everybody supports each other and is excited to see somebody else take flight, take steps, go forward. And there isn't this level of we're competing with each other, even with Close to My Heart consultants to Close to My Heart consultants, or Stampin' Up to Stampin' Up, or Jamboree to Jamboree, or whatever it is. It's always been this energy of we're building each other up, because that thumbprint is so unique to what's being unlocked for each person along the way. And you're going to find things that work for you that do not work for others. And you're going to find, for example, moving in forward motion here. There are so many different social media channels. I mean, there's ones that I don't have a clue about yet. I don't have a tiniest bit of an idea about yet. So, where do you kind of figure out what you want to do, where you want to start? It does start with a little bit of research. It does start with a little bit of understanding, because each platform is so very different in how you will be successful and what you choose to use to be successful. Some people have no desire to start a YouTube channel because they are that terrified of a camera. And I will tell you, a beautiful thing about YouTube is you don't have to sit face to face with a camera either to have a successful YouTube channel. You don't. Am I going away for people? That's not good. Is everybody still here? Sorry. I just lost my train of thought because I was seeing that there was comments. Every platform is different. And the beautiful thing about YouTube is to learn to do certain things like turning on a camera and editing. You can do music over or voice over. There is no set way that you have to do it to have a successful YouTube channel and to go forward. Twitter is a perfect example for me. I totally get how Twitter works. I totally get how to grow Twitter, use hashtags, interact with people, all that stuff. I personally can't stand it. I've said it so many times. Now, there is a level of, as you understand things and as you do things, like somebody can come along and say, Megan, you would have 8,000 more followers if you just did this with Twitter. And I would say to that person, it doesn't resonate with my why. It doesn't resonate with what I want to do. It doesn't help me personally in where I want to go. Even though there is proven success in how to do Twitter and how to grow with Twitter. I was a little stubborn about Facebook for a while. 2 whole years, 2 years, I refused to start a fan page and use Facebook for my business. Kind of foolish. Now, I'm glad that I invested so much more time in growing my MailChimp list and growing my mailing list, that I have direct communication with people, because I have all the control. Facebook made so many changes that only 1% of my 15,000 followers ever see my posts. Like ever, unless I pay for it. And yeah, you get some engagement and you get some extra boosts and different things happen from time to time. But as a whole, I felt like once I started using Facebook and I drove people to it and I got all these people liking, and I still get people liking and interacting and engaging, it changed and I lost my valuable asset. And so I always really encourage people to make sure they have an asset that is theirs, that they own, that it's not on lease or loan. even though all the various social media platforms are so helpful in growing your business. You can't master them all at once. You may not master them all ever. If you really desire to, by all means. But, you know, Pinterest, I love Pinterest. I love going on Pinterest, and I love using it for myself. I haven't put a lot of personal intention into growing my own pin boards. And even though I know, without a shadow of a doubt, I know how to use the descriptions properly, making sure you're using your hashtags, go back and edit that link. So many, I go crazy over how many Pinteresters out there put up a pin and they don't funnel people to their appropriate links. And when I'm saying their appropriate links, I'm saying their email list, their shop to buy from, their website or blog, the actual thing. They just leave it blank and there's no credit other than the Pinterest board. I want to give you all those technical tools on top of being your cheerleader that you know you're set up for success completely on the right foot. How to properly monetize your channel, why you would want to monetize it, what are different monetization options that are available for me? What is the best way to use my blog for whatever it may be? Really figuring out where you're coming from and how these different areas fit into your why to making it be so much more than it could ever be. I remember talking with a friend back when I first launched the By Megan Elizabeth line. And I was like, yes, like I want to do this. Like I want to just try. I want to go out and I want to say like, you know, here is my line and here is what I'm doing. And I wanted to do more with kits than I ever wanted to just have my own line. Like that wasn't what I was looking to do. I was really looking to put together full kits and do the videos. And I had a much bigger plan at the end of the day than whatever actually fully came out from it. I will tell you that. But I knew what it was. And I was like, what, doesn't everybody want this? Like, I remember like seriously, like being at CHA and thinking like, well, isn't this what everybody here wants? And even, I was actually even talking to Katina today, and she could even tell you as we were talking about different things, we were talking about somebody we both admire greatly in the craft industry and how Katina kind of got, I hope you don't mind that I'm picking on you, Katina, because I'm not really picking on you. I'm trying to share a story. So hopefully it doesn't come across like I'm picking on you. How she was like, you know, I'm never going to be like her. You know, and you kind of use the thief of all joy in entrepreneurship comparison. It's the thief of every why sucker, fear feeder. Oh, it's a nasty, nasty, nasty thing when you start playing the comparison game. And Katina had this realization moment with her husband, and as well as on the phone with me, as well as one of the friends that I had when we were first talking about my product line. I'm like, don't you just want to do a product line too? You know, shouldn't we put your name on something? And she was like, no, I don't want to. No, I'm happy to design with your name on it. I don't want to put my name on anything. And I was blown away by it. Like I couldn't understand it. And Katina said, she was like, yeah, no, I don't have any desire to innovate new products and to share my line. I just want to share the love of creating and memory keeping and how to preserve those things and teach others how to do that. And her why was totally different than who she was even trying to compare herself to and feeling all bad about. And we do that so many times. So that's why I go back to think about that thumbprint, think about that phone, okay? The exact same action with the exact same intention is going to get a totally different result for every single person. That's why your why matters so much. It does. And then equipping yourself with the proper tools and investing in your education, your development, and your skills in all of this. I'm really excited I wanted to talk a little bit more about each one of these things tonight, but I'm already realizing like how fast time is going, and I wanted to leave some time for questions because I feel like every time we do one of these, there are questions, and I like to leave that. But wanted to give you a hot tip. I really wanted to give you a social media hot tip, something that I'm so excited about utilizing, and I can't wait to share more with it. It's a new tool that I started using for my various channels, and I wanted to make sure that you walked away with something that you can use if you have a Facebook page, if you have a blog, if you have anything that you're trying to use and develop in social media. go check out socialbluebook.com. Social Blue Book has opened my world to understanding a few things when it comes to placing value on myself, on my channels, on my content. And I'm hoping it gives that to you as well, and gives you kind of a way to figure out what your why is a little bit more. Social Blue Book basically, and I'm going to give a full disclaimer here because I can hear it. I can already hear it. Like, oh my gosh, Megan, I went to Social Blue Book and like I have 4 people that like my page and you told me to go there and it gave me 2 cents as the value of my platform. I want to share it with you because I want you to use it as your driving factor to do something and to start something different. I want you to look at it and think about what the potential is, to where you want to see those numbers be, what value you can have in the things that you share and how you share it and where you share it and why. Every single social media platform is so wildly different in how you interact and get people. Instagram, I've been pouring into Instagram more and more. I love Instagram being the platform that I can share kind of the behind the scenes of my life to the world. And I'm learning more and more about what really drives people when they're on Instagram that doesn't drive them when they're on Facebook. Hashtags, they're not a thing on Facebook. Hashtags confuse people. But when you are on Instagram, and I've always used that golden rule of 3 to 5 and no more. If you watched my course on what is hashtagging and how to hashtag, was really set on you don't ever use more than 3 to 5 hashtags ever. From a viewership standpoint, totally. When you actually dive in, I love that. I just got a text that says, I smell a thumbprint shirt that needs to be made for Life Above Rubies. I think it's awesome. That's an awesome text. Could have been said right here in the chat window, but I understand why I got it in text. That's pretty amazing. I think I like that idea a lot. Anyway, when you're in Instagram and you do deeper research in the numbers, in how people interact and what is driving and what's getting views and what's showing up in discovery, you can use up to 30 hashtags in one post. And you know, the posts that have 15, 20, 30 hashtags where you're going, oh my gosh, this is insane, are getting an insane amount of interaction and extra viewership because it's how people are discovering and interacting and liking and working in that particular community right now. So as you're looking at Instagram and you're going, am I overdoing it? Overdo it. I'm going to start overdoing it on Instagram because you know what? It's being proven to work and being proven to get results when you're intentional about what hashtags you're using, when you're intentional about your story, your why, and creating a channel feed that is consistent and authentic to what your why is, to where you're going, to what you're showing. I decided to do a little experiment during the Super Bowl and got 82 new followers during the Super Bowl on Instagram. And I love seeing things like that in that short little time frame and period, and have made new friends just from doing those kinds of things. So like I said, each and every aspect is so very different. You would never use 30 hashtags in Facebook. It would never work. It would never fly. It makes absolutely no sense. It's not how you do things. Twitter wouldn't even allow you to use that many characters. They're all so very different. And I'm so excited to uncover those secrets in each one of our start packs throughout the 2016 year. I have so many I want to do. I want to release them all at once, but we're starting with YouTube will be available this weekend. I'm like, yay. And like I said, they are designed that you can do all 10 days at once if you want. They are your own pace. I set it out so that you could just feel accomplished, that I'm just going to focus on this for today. I'm scheduling this time aside, and this is all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to put it away after, so I don't feel that sense of overwhelm. So I don't feel that sense of there's just too much to do, and I just forget it, I can't handle it, I'm not going to do it. So I was very intentional in how long, and I didn't want to make it too long where it was like, oh, this is going to take me, it's taking me too long to get started. I really tried to be very intentional in why I chose the 10 days for you to start and to have success and to feel like you have accomplished something that you're off on the complete right foot for, and can even go back on your channel through and make adjustments and tweak things out and learn from the success of others, learn from the training I've invested into myself, learn from the experts at YouTube who have spent time in training Katina, training myself, going even deeper in the headquarters framework to grow our channels to the next level of success. Because let's face it, many people will look at a 50,000 subscriber channel and be like, I wish I could just get 5,000 or 500 or 50, and I'd be so happy to get that. And then there's people who are at the 50,000 level and they're like, why am I not at 1 million yet? And again, that comparison game can rob you of all joy and excitement and drive and your why and passion behind what it is that you're doing. So stay the course. The whole way you do take nothing and turn it into something is by starting right where you're at with what you have, doing what you can. And you do it with all excellence and consistency. You do it with all intention and focus, and you know in your heart of hearts why you're doing it. You will not fail. You may have setbacks. You may fall backwards a few times and stumble. You may hit the pause button. The only way you will fail is if you give up. Failure is part of life. I'm not trying to be like that much of a who do you think you are cheerleader. But in all honesty, you're not going to fail. You will see results. You will see success. Little by little, inch by inch, you're going to keep going and you're going to see something amazing. Now, I have mentioned a couple times throughout the night that I have done one-on-one coaching, and I do one-on-one coaching. I have 7 slots, 7 openings right now at lifeaboverubies.com to do one-on-one direct coaching. One-on-one direct coaching involves full access to everything at Life Above Rubies. You get your workbook to all the start programs as they come out. Like I said, we're starting with YouTube right now in March, and probably later here in February. We're going to be releasing Instagram. We're going to be doing Pinterest, and we're going to be doing MailChimp, which is starting your own asset. Like I push it because you have that control and you have that access to people. My MailChimp list still grows by over 100 to 200 people every single month consistently. And I don't have to do any additional work for it anymore. It is a residual thing that comes in and gets new eyeballs and is a new way to interact and a new way to grow and a new way to share. And it took a lot of work to build it up and to do it right and to set it up and to do different things. And there's still things that I am falling behind on in maintenance, and I don't do well and I don't do perfect. Even when I tell you, like, this is how you should do it and this is what everybody says you need to do, you're not always going to do it right 100% of the time. You're not. But with the focused intention on why you're doing it and how you want things different, you're going to see results. And that's what my one-on-one coaching is here for. I'm so thankful for the hundreds of hours I have spent in one-on-one coaching, both personally and with other people. I have loved spending time working with members at Life Above Rubies and literally helping them build their platform. Part of what I build into our one-on-one coaching is taking away the technical stuff for you and actually getting your site set up to a workable level. I set up your WordPress for you if that's what you desire, or I set up your whatever channel for you and use all the widgets and the defaults and everything because I love doing that. I'm not a graphic designer. I will get you set up with some basic designs, templates, that kind of thing. Use your own designs. But I will get those technical things set up for you so that you're on that fast track to not having to figure those little things out. I will always encourage you, here or otherwise, Google is your best friend. Use Google to find things. And a lot of junk comes up on Google. I even had that happen again this week where I was kind of searching for a few things, and in my feed, because I was searching for a few things, all this stuff came up in my Facebook again. all these sponsored programs and all these sponsored ads. And I actually took my time and I started, was like, you know, I'm really curious to see like what some of these other coaches are saying and doing. And I was blown away. Like I spent an hour of my time feeling like it was great. Like I felt encouraged and it was great to feed my mind with the stuff that they said, but they went $3,000 for this program. And I feel like I don't know what I'm actually getting. And I never want people to feel that way with Life Above Rubies, ever. We have made it that membership is accessible to pretty much anybody. We have made it that when there are people with a real struggle and a real need, we offer scholarships. That's why we have a donation fund as well, so that others who are able to bless others, to get the tools that they need and the encouragement that they need to take their life to that next level, to take their business to that next level. And so like I said, it's not a $3,000 6-week program and you're done. We are talking encouragement for the life of your membership that you choose to be a member at lifeaboverubies.com. The community and the friendship that goes along with it. And it's less than a meal out with a friend in a month. And that's what I feel so good about. That's what I feel absolutely awesome about, is that we're able to really, truly develop this month by month by month and give you new ways to start things, the technical tools, the practical tools, and hopefully that cheerleading encouragement to build your confidence to share your thumbprint. I want to see you do it. So with that being said, where are you starting? What are you starting with? What are you excited to do now? What questions do you have? The floor is yours. You tell me. Where are we at? Oh, look at that. Okay, see, I'm glad I didn't go through all of the different social media stuff because we would have been here all night. It's already really 10:30, so I'm gonna, yeah. Katina's so awesome. She was like, yeah, no, you can pick on me, you can share. I love her. That girl, I'll tell you what, she's a real blessing to this team, as each and every single one of you are as well. So exciting. So, do you guys have any questions tonight? I don't know if you do, but if you do, let me know. I'm here, ready to answer. If not, we're gonna say goodnight pretty soon here. I'm excited though about all that's coming out. I am getting ready to go away for almost 2 weeks. I'm going to be driving out to Wisconsin. Grady's going to go to his dad out in Wisconsin, and then I'm going to be on the Close to My Heart incentive trip earners cruise. That may be a why. That may be a why that is like one of your top goals and can't wait to do is get on a free vacation using your direct sales. I would love to coach you in getting you there. Is it easy? Is it automatic? Is it an overnight thing? No, you've got to build it, and you can do it. And there's ways to do it, and I would love to work with you to do it. So that is coming up. So I won't be doing any How-To Tuesdays or My Life Mondays during that time, just as an FYI. But I do plan on using some of the time that I'm away on having some fun writing some more content for the start packs. I'll probably be doing it by the pool. I'm just saying, because I have a lot of them that I want to complete. I'm excited that we have Instagram, Pinterest, and MailChimp kind of ready to roll out over the next month or so. And yeah, Denise wants to come in my suitcase. I honestly had this thought that and it's too late now. It's too late now. But I had this thought. I was like, you know, I should have done like a really big giveaway and given away like my second ticket to somebody like at Above Ruby's studio or Life Above Ruby's. Like could have traveled for a week with one of you. I had that thought. It was a really crazy thought because you don't know who's going to win what. And that could have been scary too. Like I would have had to put like certain things in place to have that happen. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy idea. But that's how I think. I'm just like, everybody's my best friend and everybody can come on the cruise with me and it would be so much fun. But really, anybody could come on the cruise or the next vacation. On our way to earning, we're in the earning period for Mexico is the next trip. Porta Valgara or I don't remember what it is. It's really exciting though. And that's going to be next February. And it's funny because like all the things that are coming up in the Facebook feed right now are memories from Hawaii, which was the trip last year. So yeah, really excited. It is a goal a lot of people want to set out for and do, and I want to see them achieve because it's doable. It's so doable. Oh, Kim, what's your question? I know Tammy's going to be on the next one. I have no doubt Tammy's going to Mexico. I can't wait. I'm like, can't wait to see my team on the trip. And I'm telling you, close to my heart, spoils you. Your team, your line spoils you. Yeah, we'll have a good time. What's your question, Kim? Happy to answer anything that I can. And I feel like she's not lying when she says we need the we need to do the thumbprint the thumbprint shirt. I need to not check my phone while I am live. I need to not do that. I got a question that says, will you be my Valentine? I feel like I have to answer that publicly, and I don't know that I'm ready to do such. Oh, I get it now. On that note, I hope everybody really does have a fabulous, fabulous night. Truly has a fabulous night. And if you have any questions, please, 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 please let me know. I just can't wait to see everybody come out next month, and we're going to be talking about authentic confidence and how to find that, because it's not easy. It's not easy for everybody, and it's not easy for the people who seem like they are the most confident people in the world. So we're going to really be diving in deeper on that next month live. I can't wait to do so. Have an awesome, awesome evening. If you have any questions, as always, you can get in touch with us through lifeabovereviews.com, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.